Hey guys, and welcome back to the Clarkson channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going through the cheapest weapon finish for each low tier knife. Just a fair warning, most of these skins are disgusting, so watch at your own risk. Disclaimer, this list was dictated by the prices on skinport.com, so take this list with a pinch of salt. For the worst knife in CSGO with the cheapest finish, we have the Navaja Rust Coat Battle Scarred. Now the skin is interesting, as the higher the float, the more rust there is. I see people overpaying for a lower float for this knife, which in my mind doesn't really make much sense, as the whole point of the finish is to be rusty. So if you see a really high float rust coat going for sale for a good price and you want to buy it, go for it. It's also a pretty cheap knife, going for on Steam for around about £50 plus, but if you were to check anywhere else, you would see it going for around £30 to £40. For the Shadow Daggers, we have the Shadow Daggers Scorched Field Tested. Not only did the bloody things look like butt plugs, but the finish is quite uninteresting and looks pretty awful, so I personally wouldn't get these. The weapon finish scratches really badly, so even in field test it looks as if it might as well be battle scarred. Pricing wise, on Steam you can get these things for around £55, but on the third party marketplaces you could see these go for around about £40 plus. For the flip knife, we have the flip knife Urban Mask Field Tested. The Urban Mask finish isn't too bad in my opinion, as it somewhat supports the wear of its pattern, as it looks grainy and grey in the first place, and that's even if it's badly field tested. Pricing wise, this knife goes for around £80 plus, but if you were to buy one off a third party marketplace, you would get one for around about £50. Not the best deal for a skin like this, but still a cheap one. For the gut knife, we have the Gut Knife Forest DDPAT Field Tested. Right off the bat, you'll notice that this knife is absolute ass, which it is. Never have I ever seen someone rock one of these in game, purely because of how literally dog shit it looks. You'd be better off getting a battle scarred variant, which goes for around the same price, but actually looks alright because it looks like a vanilla gut with a tiny bit of Forest DDPAT applied. Pricing wise, this trash bag usually goes for around £60 plus on Steam, however on a third party marketplace this goes for around £45 plus, but I have no idea why you'd want to get this in the first place. Finally, we have the Stiletto knife, with the Stiletto knife Forest DDPAT battle scarred. At this point, these skins start to look like vanilla skins, which is a good tactic if you want to buy the vanilla version of the skin but can't afford it. Again, this thing looks like absolute shit, so I don't know who would really buy this unless they were planning to resell or they were on a really small budget. Talking about budgets, this thing would usually set you back around about £80 on Steam, which is an absolute rip-off. On third party marketplaces, it goes for £55, a more reasonable price. And there we have it, the cheapest knife skins for the low tier knives. If you think I've missed any skins or think there are some worse skins for the knives that I've chosen, let me know in the comments and I'll harm my favourite one. This is Clarkson, signing out.